Hey guys, so I broke my foot last night while I was walking outside for the first time in about a week or so. Well, first I slipped trying to look at my phone and I caught myself, but then my foot was placed awkwardly. And then I kept walking afterwards. I slipped on the ice and I kept walking afterwards on a bridge. And then I was trying to, walk flat footed so I wouldn't have the same instance of slipping on the ice again. And I literally felt like a big old pop on. I heard a pop on the inside, and I was like, "Son of a bitch!" There goes one of my bones. But it was like a lot of weight, and also very awkward standing. I guess it might also be just like super duper sprain, but I heard a pop, and it hurt like all get out. And I was able to keep walking on it, so that's cool. But then this morning, I was like, "Ooh, I can't really like it. I'm gonna just keep off of it." Um, and do like Midas does, basically just take care of my damn self, and we're gonna just prop it up. Oh, and moving it hurts too. So, but even with the broken foot, we still need self-care. And here we are. Because I'm noticing one of my favorite people is ignoring me, and I don't know if he's ignoring me or if he's just trying to take care of himself or what. And that's okay. And then another favorite person of mine is he's trying to argue with me, and dude, I think he wants me to take pharmacy, go to the doctor, and I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, so I don't know why this is even a thing. I got myself down. I'm not taking pharmaceuticals to help my pain. If I have an answer with me right here, which is just to drink 11.5 water, which I have, and so everything's okay. I know everything's okay. I'm thinking maybe this guy just might be concerned for me, which I appreciate, but at the same time, keep your pills to yourself. And that also makes me wonder if we're really friends, if he believes in the medical industry that much. No hate to anybody else that does. It just has done so much damage to me, as I've been with it since I was 7 years old with my manic depression. I'm also clearing filters again. Clearing, no bra, no filters. We're not here for that noise. I'm here to only perpetuate the humanity of what life is. And I read, what is it? Proverbs 38, I think, where Bathsheba, the mother of King Leopold, or Lemuria, what the fuck, I don't know, it was one of these prestigious kings, but yeah, basically King David, who, she was a consort, who she was not reputable in the least, but because of that, where she came from, she knew what she wanted the best for her son, which I absolutely love, that she told him, this is the type of woman you want to look for. And I'll just go ahead and read that actually before I do the tapping, now that I think about it. Okay, epilogue. The wife of noble character. Verse 10. It's Proverbs 31, 10 through 31. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her, and she lacks nothing of value. Verse 11. Verse 12, she brings him good, not harm. All the days of her life. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. That means she is perpetually good because she is good and pure. And she also, a woman he needs to be looking for, a woman that she should be. 13, she selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. Verse 14, she is like the merchant ships, bringing her food from afar to all the ends of the earth. Basically, she's there to help people and brings nutrients and nutrition for others, which is beautiful. Verse 15, she gets up while it's still night, and she provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. So everybody is included in her life, which I love. Verse 16, she considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. That means she can just perpetuate, because she is the perpetual of goodness. She can perpetuate finances and creation because she's studious and knows how to do these things. Verse 16, she sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task. Verse 18, in her hand she holds the distaff and grasps the spindle with her fingers. I mean, she has control over the intricacies and the of things that create, like, I guess distal and spindle would be like for sewing and loom work and whatnot. She knows how to do these things. Verse 18, she sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. Oh wait, ooh, so whatever. Verse 20, she opens her arms to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. Verse 21, when it snows, she has no fear of her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. And as I was saying that on Instagram, I realized that scarlet could actually be the blood of Jesus. It could be the protective blood that we as humans know that something had to be sacrificed for us to be here. We are aware of the sacrifice that it took for us to be here, and therefore we go in that confidence, in that faith, in that knowing that we are meant for so much more, because it took so much to get us here this far, and we take that and we're able to make more because of it, if that makes sense. And verse 22, she makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple, and purple is a royal color. Verse 23, her household is respected at the city gates, where her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. And I know that, like, in my youth and stuff, I hung out with a bunch of like politicians and whatnot, but I'm learning because of one of my new partner. He's a very respectable person. He's a very respectable man, and he holds himself to a certain standard, which I greatly appreciate, because this means I can actually learn from him, and to actually like hold myself in a certain position, and a person of character. Like, it's not that I don't have character, it's just that I also like never really learned how to dress and show myself, and I'm not really a public figure is a thing, because I don't know. I do know, but I'm going to just stop talking because it's going to confuse me. She makes 24. She makes linen garments and sells them and supplies the merchants with sashes. So she celebrates the merchants, basically. Verse 25, she's clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Verse 26, she speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. Verse 27, she watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Verse 28, her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also, and praises her. Verse 29, many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Verse 30, charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting. That's why I'm gonna stop wearing. That's why I stopped wearing bras, like, especially for winter. It's neither here nor there, but like, beauty isn't what matters. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. 31, honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her work bring praise at the city gates. So what this tells me, or I guess I'm gonna have to do another video on this, but I used to date politicians who liked me because I was so wacky, I guess. I never held myself to a certain standard. And now that I'm holding myself to a standard, I'm able to see that this is what Bathsheba did. She was able to create from her knowing of what life, the darkness of things, a light from that. Just flip the script on its head and go in a separate direction. So it's called, that's what repenting is. Repenting is just doing a 180-degree turn and going forward in that motion of something you see, your focus, your goal. We all have this. Let's go together, guys. Much